Please tell me you're not going to make us run the Red Mile.
Okay, we just got credit for that delivery. Now we go to the next one. These are so easy to do, there's no point in not grabbing them when you see them. I need to go back to New Atlantis and see if there's a couple to grab. It's just free XP. And we're trying to get a ding so we can get to the next level of space suit design.
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
We'll finish these little randos quests, and then we're gonna go do start the what's the UC Sys stuff? Oh, where am I going? Somewhere over here. Oh, nope. There it went. It just took a minute to update us. Alright, we've got one more, which is a kill quest.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Such a cool view, man. Very content with this ship. Very, very content. Go see what we can see. Gonna get up to something naughty.
I got something.
Where is he? Plan on it, dear. Oh, I might want to watch my health.
Oh my God.
Can't hit him when he's in that position, apparently. Oh, did I get him? Yeah. Where are you at? Our med packs back up, loot. Search the perimeter.
Clear.
Ooh. Alright. Time to be sneaking. Can't get through there. Man, this feels deceptively like empty. Oh, med pack, I'll take that for sure. Man, what the frack? This place is like zeroed out. Permanent increased carry capacity by 5 kilos? Fuck yeah! Pace to go off beat track, man. Ooh, I can't open that one. It's a meal plan. Ooh, a Reuben sandwich. With the sauerkraut. Oh shit, there's somebody. Oh yeah, I see you. That pissed off a whole bunch of them, it looks like. Oh yeah! They're chucking grenades. What do we got here? Take my time. Sarah, you about to give me a heart attack. Anything here? Nope. Antimicrobial, yes. Sealant, yes. Yep, magnet, yes.
Standing down.
Ow! Not in the face, that's how I make a living. Did you just...
Holding position.
Okay. Ow! Keep chucking grenades at me, man. Yeah, where's that? Where are you at, you cock blocker? Found you. Shit. 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 we're in a grenade chuck competition, are we? Whee! Who else is shooting at me, man? Ooh, helium. I'll take that. Just as we go. Where's he at? Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Trauma pack, and I'm gonna go spin my point. Right now in spacesuit design rank 3. Okay, we're working our way towards special projects. We need to unlock that for the next tier of weapon mods. Alright, now my quest is up in here. Collect the bounty on this asshat. We'll happily take the ammo. It's alright, wait for me to get up there. Oh. Going toe to toe. Shit. Come on, peek your head out. Gotcha. Run through the flames. I don't mind. Scorched heat. Got the credit that I wanted, baby. Alright, now we need to loot up in here. Can't do advanced locks either. Research lab. Use. Okay, nothing there, nothing there, nothing here. Just a bunch of flame outside the doors. I'd say we're done in here unless we want to go around and grab a whole bunch of helium. Which I suppose we can. I don't know what. Yep, I'm encumbered, so don't need any more of that. Matter of fact, we're gonna dump some of this. Oh, the combat's way better now too, with the new frame rates and everything on the aim assist on the controller. It's amazing. Resources. Let's dump some of this. We're gonna drop 20 of it. Take the rest back to the ship. Yep, that got us underweight. Yeah, the new update came out on the 15th of May. I'm deep into the second playthrough. Dreamwilder says, what's the single best change that I think? Well, because this update was primarily focused on the Xbox, I'm not going to say frame rates, but that's a big thing for some people. I think from a mechanical standpoint, the single most impressive change is the surface maps. And the way that the planets are generated, because before, you know, quite a few of the vocal minority were up in arms about you're only getting a square grid of space, and then you take off and you land and you get another new grid of space, and then you take off and you land and you get another new grid of space, and it doesn't work like that anymore. So we have the new surface maps where you're just exploring, and that grid is moving with you as you explore, and new POIs pop up as you explore in given directions. And also just the way it added the verticality to places like New Atlantis. It's not going to show it very good here because I'm inside of a place, but you know, we can already see these new surface maps which have 3D representations of everything. And you know, there's my ship, there's the base, then we can, you know, scan out and see all the POIs within my current examinable space. And then once you start moving in a given direction, like if we went in this direction, the edge of this map would move with me. It didn't used to do that. It used to end at the edge of the square, but now it just moves with. I have a whole video up about the changes to the surface maps. I highly suggest go watching those. But apart from that is going to like New Atlantis. I don't think I can do the surface map for New Atlantis from here because I'm not at New Atlantis. Let's see if we can go there real quick, just so I can fast travel. Where am I? Long way from anywhere that I know about. That's the delivery point. Hang on, I'm trying to find... There it is, it's up over in here. Alpha Centauri. Here. Like if we go to New Atlantis... Jemison. I don't think it'll show it from here. No, I would need to actually go land. But the way the city looks is very impressive. But outside of that, I would say that aim assist for the controller was a big deal. That was a big deal. And then all the survival changes, those are a big deal for people. So I'd say maps, surface maps, and the survival mode options. Those are the two biggest changes that have happened to the game from a mechanics standpoint. Those are much needed quality of life features that definitely made it a better game. The frame rate stuff is just them getting better at ironing out performance over time. So it's a welcome addition. I'm glad to see a 60 frame and beyond mode. There's an uncapped frame rate mode also on the console, on the PlayStation. So being able to choose between visuals or performance based on what you want. I didn't care for the gunplay in the first base game. I really like the gunplay here because it's actually now I can have it at 60 frames and there's aim assist and everything else. So I actually feel like I'm good in a video game, you know. So yeah, they've all been good changes, but that was the May 15th update. Yeah, totally. You should do another playthrough. It's totally worth it. Okay, well we're done with that, which means I think we can go start the you see, I think it's this one right here. Yes.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Ron says everyone should play the games they buy more than once. You know, If we were talking the way games were released 20 years ago, yes, absolutely. Because I can remember, like,
Seals are tight. We're docked.
when I got King's Quest 6, King's Quest 5 and King's Quest 6, but specifically King's Quest 6, I remember this was the big one for me. My friend and I played that game. We played King's Quest 6. We played, I don't remember what, Freddy Farkas, Frontier Pharmacist, and then I played with my uncle. I played Zat McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, and my other uncle I played like Space Quest 4, I think. And then my uncle and I also, my uncle. I have an uncle who's a year older than me. He was my grandparents' oops baby, so he's my dad's youngest brother. And so we kind of grew up together along with my cousins, and we also would play a lot. And Quest for Glory was the one that he and I were always going back and forth on. So like Quest for Glory and King's Quest 6 in particular, I played through, man, 15, 20 times, because there were not a lot of games that came out back then. It was like you would get a few big releases per year, and so you would definitely play games more than once, especially with a game like Quest for Glory, because you had the classes. So you could play it through as a fighter, you could go play it through as a wizard, you could go play it through as a thief, and then you would learn that the thief was the best to make one as, because you could also get magic and fighting. It just is a longer grind. So then you would just start a thief every playthrough, and then being able to import your characters from Quest for Glory 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 was amazing. That had never been done before. And then I remember Quest for Glory 4 being like this big thing because it was fully voiced. You had John Rhys Davies, and you know, it was such a cool progression. Those games I played all those games over and over and over and over. But that you can't. If you're just a casual gamer, then yeah, you've got the time to play one. You could pick a good example of this is Red Dead Redemption 2. I've played Red Dead Redemption 2 through twice and started a third playthrough. That's a great game to lose yourself in, but I did so before I started making a living doing content creation. You can't do that with content creation. I always have to be playing something new, since I'm a variety streamer, because that's how I get channel growth, and that's how I get the best traffic. If I go back and try to play a 6-year-old game, I tend not to get the greatest views, and you know, so that's not really feasible for what I do for a living. But from a casual standpoint, if you're gonna play like two or three big games a year, then you would look at things like Red Dead Redemption 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Starfield, big, you know, Baldur's Gate 3, these big games that allow you to play multiple times through and get 150 hours of enjoyment every time you play. But there's just so many things that come out now that it's like it's an impossibility to try to pursue them all. I have to pick my battles because there's too many things that come out. In a perfect world, you know, every game gets a second and third playthrough if it's good enough.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
I'm here on official Vanguard business, so I prefer to speak to him directly.
All right. This way, please. So, you're the Vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Copy that. I need to stock up on med packs because I'm getting low. I think I've only got like 9 left. Oh no, I've only got 5 left. I definitely need to stock up on med packs somewhere. This is such a cool quest line. Look at this. Hang on, before we start any quest lines, just look at the.
Yes.
the CIC here for this ship. Especially for someone who came over, like, when I saw, when I came in here for the first time, I got Battlestar Galactica Reimagined vibes. Which, by the way, when I first got channel memberships on my YouTube channel, I was starting to do, like, I think it was my 4th watch through of Battlestar Galactica. I would still love to go back and do it again. That is a great show. It's 20 years old now, but I think it's held up very well over the years. I love it. And I love these interiors, man. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, I remember board games before the days of the internet and everything else. Sorry, Chutes and Ladders. Yeah, like I said, Monopoly. What was the one you did? Circle, it's the Circle Connect. What is it called? You have the checkered things and you drop them into the. I forget what that game's called. I'm sure there's a bunch I'm not remembering. Uno. Risk. Connect 4, that's the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. I knew it was Connect something. My brain couldn't connect the dots.
I believe we have something important to
I doubt
discuss.
very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
Dude, the air conditioning is just fine, Sarah. Chill out.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
I'm here to do my part.
Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Where's the Vigilance located right now?
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos.
I would
As
know
to
that
why,
because I just
I'll explain momentarily.
flew in. Alright. How do I fit in?
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I assume you have a plan in mind?
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Sounds simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Point the way and I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good.
Hey, I'm hook, line, and sinker
Remember,
for the UC.
this
character.
entire operation rests on your ability to
I'm doing
infiltrate
my
the
part.
Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Got you
That's
covered,
what
brother.
I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. Good luck.
All right. Here's the lieutenant.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Yep.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Sounds like you got a personal vendetta.
You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Believe me, I've seen my share of hell, Toft.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news, actually. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
I like credits.
It's compensation for your efforts.
Yeah, credits. Now you're speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Copy that.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Nope, don't think I do.